It's July 16th, 2014. I said a lot last week about what's happening. Almost 29. It hurts every time you train, every time you work hard for it. Seeing the Forces Stadium when you train in there, they have the Hall of Fame game there, and my birthday's on the Hall of Fame game. My goal 4 years ago was to get there, in a situation, in a way, and I've dealt with a lot of struggle 4 years. People in and out your life. People come there when you got stuff going on. They're like, "Hey, how's it going?" And then all of a sudden they're gone. And a lot of stuff happens to you. A lot of stuff goes on and happens to you, and you lose touch with people. People lose touch with you because of the politics of life that happen with you, and it's not right at all. But I never forget where I came from, New York. A lot of stuff out there, growing up, winning championships, being homeless, a lot of stuff. The small violin song, I'm not gonna say anymore. I'm tired of this. Looking at a lot of stuff, looking at it, it gets you more hungry. It gets you just thinking about stuff. So, like I said, I know where I am on the totem pole. I'm not gonna harp on stuff for 5 minutes like I do on Fridays. I'm gonna run routes. I had a pulled gastric muscle last week, July 1st, and I'm 2 weeks ago, and I'm busting my ass. And even with the Barwitz method of training that you see on Discovery Channel that's on there, I do that. With sports don't open up, I'll have to do that. Bust my ass, hustle and heart will set me apart. And you know what? One thing is you just deal with the politics, but I'm not going to let that deal with it anymore. I'm just going to show out there and do it. No matter where it is, Iowa, Green Bay, Wyoming, it doesn't matter. But I know where I am on the totem pole. I know where I have to be to get to where I need to go. I know there's a lot of NFL players out there that I played against. I know a lot of caliber people that I played against, and I'll hold my head up high. You got to believe in that. And so I set up goals today on here for 2014, 2015. Basically, hella high water. This is everything. So, it says a lot here with the Seahawk workout. Why not me? All the dates, all the times, all the pictures. But like it is what it is. I'm going to read it to you. Play a full arena season with the right team, a full season, not a team folding up, not sign with the team, not a replacement game. I don't have time to play games like that. I really mean this. If I'm not picked up by an NFL or CFL team with everything that's happening, agents, you don't have an agent, it's tough enough. And I know people out there that play in the Arena League, IFL, UIFL that have been there in the NFL and they come back. Earn camp contract. I'm going to earn it. No matter what, if they give me a chance to get in there, get my foot in the door, I'm going to do everything I can for that city, everything I can to stay there. Don't give up. Give everything I have, and I'm going to. Change up training if needed. In the heat, cold, Walsh, Forces Stadium, Stark State, the carport, the church, sports dome, whatever it is, stay healthy, rest if needed. Score a touchdown in this, be the top of the league is one of the goals. And it's not just for a game, it's a goal. Keep your head up. Always believe I can do it. Always believe in it. I say that all the time. Get better and faster every day. Numbers on here consistently. Got to be consistent with it. Training method when you get tired, remember who was there for me. Renee, people, always friends from New York, parts of my family. I understand that. I understand people that actually be there for you, that say they're there for you, and then they're not there for you. But they come out of the woodworks anyway, some people. So, like I said, I stay humble with a lot of things that are happening. Be driven, be determined. Conditioning, routes, hands, films. I am not going to accept just making it. Always going to try to get better. Always going to try to be there for this. I'm not letting politics screw this over. I'm not letting that happen. So, what team I'm coming for, I'm coming full-fledged, full force, and I give something to that team a lot of times. IFL is what I'm looking for with the indoor leagues, because UFL and CFL teams fold up too many times. You can't depend on them unless it's the top team in the league. Some teams out there are good. Erie and some other teams out there, good players, good coaches. And like I said before, it's you got to go somewhere big. You got to try it, and I got to. I always put on here, always help people who struggle. Like me. Remember where I had been, and keep people like that in mind. I've struggled like that, and I keep people like that in mind no matter what happens. Be humble and thankful. Know who has been there consistently. Not people who just show up out of nowhere, tune in when something comes on ESPN or online about it. Know the difference between fake, real, friends, family, and acquaintances. I love fans. I love that whole situation. I'm going to have to do this. I love people who come out and they're inspired by it. That's great. But a coach and everything needs to see that. Or else you get 100,000 people that are inspired by you. And that's all well and good. This is A lot of stuff that's been happening with what I have to do. Heal, I fight through everything when it gets tough. Sweat and tired during a workout, practices. I just remember the guy across from me. Did he work as hard as me for this? Any NFL corner, did he do that? Is he doing this? Does he wake up early in the morning, so early every single day? Struggle, was homeless. Does he do that? Don't worry about it. Focus on what you need to do. Focus on what's there for you and what you have to do, and do it. That's what I'm going to do. When they cross me out, line across from me, the great players that I will play against in camp, anywhere it is. Some teams are great. If I get a chance, an opportunity, I stay humble. I work for it. If I know where I'm going, if I don't get this NFL shot this year, private workout, group workout, the best I can, last chance I got, I'm going to go out there full-fledged, full force. And like I said before, this whole thing, NFL caliber players know that. Always bust your ass to do that. You know, no superstitions. Change up training, that's what I'm going to do. I have to do this. You know, no matter what they say in the past, no matter what happens, playing professional games, all these stories about me, all that stuff about me, none of that matters except to the point where it says, do what I can while fighting for the NFL, work where I need to work, help kids out. Remember the kids that I've helped in the past? You know, I live by these 3 miles always. Hustle hard set me apart. Hard work beats talent. Talent does not work hard. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I can do. Do the best I can, live through God, inspire people, and do the best. Always keep my head up, go for it, no matter if it's not a rookie in camp, if they've been there 3-4 years. Show them what somebody can do who's been busting their ass, just turned age 29. Show them. Show them. Come out there with that heart, you know. Like I said before, man, I'm here to help people out, always help people out. I've struggled like this. I know where I am, the bottom of the barrel, as far as film-wise, where I was at, because I've had so many hard luck. 6 arena teams in the last 3 years. 6 arena teams in the last 3 years. 2 of them fold up. 1 right before the season, 2 weeks before the season. Sign a contract in August, you're fine. Then January comes, hey, we're folding up. Thanks. When I wanted to help the city, you can't now. Thank you. But you know what? It is what it is. I hope to God everything comes out with this Arena League season, and there's a coach out there that wants to give me an opportunity, a chance, and I'm going to come out there and show it. Full forge in camp, and then, like I said, save every film I get, all these routes, everything that's happening, Walsh, anything, jug machine. I am hungry as ever, and I know what I do. Work hard at it. It might look crazy, all these tire flips, these jumps. The routes will come on here, but it's what I got, and it's what I can do, and it's what I'm going to do. So anybody out there with me who actually forces like that, they don't know the struggle. They say they understand it, but I've been through some about 4 years, some of the stuff that I shouldn't have been. I've had to struggle with it. So you can always say I understand the struggle, but until you've been there, you haven't. So I'm going to keep that in mind. Friends that I've helped out in New York, people in the past, good people, and I'm the same person, the same guy in New York that grew up, same guy that I knew in college, but I had to deal with that whole bunch of stuff. Growing up in Florida, in high school in Florida, coming up here, dealing with a lot of stuff from New York, Florida, Ohio, Kentucky, Michigan, out in Washington for the Seahawk workout, Florham Park for the Jets workout. You know what? I'm going to come full force. I'm not going to mind. I'm not going to look for the scope of here already, top of the NFL. That's the goal set 4 years ago. But you know what? I got to take it one step at a time. Getting the right arena team, play a full season before I think about anything like that. That'll always be my mindset. I know what my goals are. You know, and people out there that want to train, people out there that want to do stuff, you know, I don't stop when it gets tough, and if I don't do the whole thing, I start all over again. Forget that. I start all over again and do it again. That way the next time you do it, you're fine. I've talked about it here for 9 minutes right now, and some of you probably have not, you stopped listening after 1, because this is not the same bullshit, okay? Sean Malafronte, born in Elmont, New York, high school in Winter Springs, went to college up here in Ohio. You know, had to deal with politics. 6 arena teams in the last 3 years. You don't hear the story, you don't hear the story. You hear the story, you like it, you think, wow, that's crazy. He's turned 20. You think what you want to think. You're not me in this whole situation. I hold my head high, fight through everything I got, and will stand up with everybody and against anybody. I have nothing to lose and everything to gain with this. So I can care less sometimes what people who don't like the situation don't understand about it. Because you don't understand about it. It's fine. That's okay. Struggle is struggle. Malafronte. If it was easy, my last name wouldn't be Malafronte. I always leave you with this. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to make this happen as best I can. July 16, 2014. Got me to 100. I will set it apart. big year. I will set this apart. For the city, for the team. That's going right there. Next to the Seahawks inspiring goals I set. Mindset. Determined, focused, not back down from anything. Sean Malafronte.